Imagine waking up and finding out the studio behind Harry Potter, The Dark Knight, The Matrix, Game of Thrones, DC, Looney Tunes, the DNA of Hollywood is suddenly up for sale. Not restructuring, not bankruptcy, for sale. And the bidders? Netflix. Yes, the same company who once rented DVDs and chased after studios for content now wants to own the biggest and oldest studio of Hollywood. But the plot twist gets even crazier. Just when Netflix was sure that the deal was done, Paramount Skydance jumped in with a massive offer of their own. Not a friendly offer, a hostile takeover bid. This isn't a movie. This is real Hollywood drama filled with billion-dollar offers, boardroom pressure, angry shareholders, and regulators preparing for the biggest entertainment investigations in history. And by the end of this story, Hollywood may look completely different. To understand why this is such a big deal, let's quickly look at the background. Warner Bros. Is not just a movie studio. It's a century-old symbol of Hollywood, the home of some of the most iconic films and characters ever created. But the entertainment industry has changed rapidly. Streaming exploded, cable networks declined, and traditional studios faced huge financial pressure. Warner Bros. Discovery, or WBD, was carrying heavy debt, streaming losses, and pressure from shareholders. The company needed a major structural change. Back in June, WBD announced its plan to split into two companies, one holding the studios and HBO Max, the other one holding the aging Discovery networks. By October, after a summer of hushed whispers and closed-door meetings, the board finally admitted that it was open to selling, or at least listening. And the moment that door opened, Netflix stepped through. On 5th December 2025, the news finally broke. Netflix announced that it had signed a definitive agreement with Warner Bros. To acquire their film and television studios, HBO, and their entire streaming business. The deal valued Warner Bros. Entertainment assets at $82.7 billion in enterprise value and $72 billion in equity value. Shareholders would receive $27.75 per share through cash and Netflix stock. However, the deal did not include Warner Bros. Linear television networks like Discovery Channel or TLC. Those networks would be spun off into a different company named Discovery Global. Netflix didn't want the past, it wanted the future. HBO, Warner Bros. And Netflix original under one empire. But the plot twist was still loading. Netflix offer was large and structured, a mixed cash and stock deal dependent on the spin-off of Discovery Global, and even the subscribers were assured that nothing would change immediately. Hollywood had barely processed this news when the next twist hit. On December 8, 2025, Paramount Skydance launched a hostile all-cash bid. Their offer was $30 per WBD share, valuing the company at $108.4 billion. Unlike Netflix, Paramount wanted to buy the entire company, the studios, streaming services, and the linear networks. In simple terms, this offer was cleaner, more expensive, and a faster deal for shareholders. So why didn't WBD accept it immediately? Two reasons. First, there is a massive breakup fee if WBD cancels the Netflix deal. And second, WBD insiders believed that Netflix vision aligned more with the future of global content. This disagreement led to tension among the shareholders, executives, and regulators. Suddenly, this wasn't just a choice among two offers. This was a choice between two destinies. The takeover war had officially begun. If Netflix takes control, Warner Bros. And HBO don't just change ownership, they get absorbed into a streaming empire unlike anything Hollywood has ever seen. For viewers, it becomes a single destination for almost everything. For Netflix, it becomes the most powerful content engine in the world. Stories move faster and franchises expand aggressively. But the shift comes with a cost. A century-old studio and its careful theatrical identity would now operate using Netflix formula. Data-driven decisions, global-first rollouts, and a binge culture at the core. But if Paramount wins, the story plays out very differently. Paramount would own a massive combination of TV networks, film studios, and streaming services, potentially reshaping the old Hollywood structure in its favor. Theaters stay at the center of the plan. Releases follow traditional windows. Franchises grow at a studio space, not a streamer space. This is Hollywood preserving its identity, competitive, theatrical, and driven by the classic studio system. As of now, Netflix still has a signed acquisition agreement valued at $82.7 billion. Paramount Skydance has a hostile bid worth $108.4 billion. WBD shareholders have not made a final decision. The Discovery Global spin-off is still planned but not complete. Netflix has told subscribers that nothing will change until regulatory approval. In short, the takeover is still unfolding. Nothing is final yet. This acquisition battle is more than a corporate deal. It is shaping the future of Hollywood. Whichever way this ends, the result will have a major impact on how movies are made, who controls major franchises, how streaming evolves, and how the global entertainment landscape looks like for decades. The plot twist isn't over. The final act is still unwritten, and Hollywood is waiting for the next big move. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, share it around, and subscribe for more. Stay tuned because this saga is far from over.